Okay. Major chord progressions or minor chord progressions?
I guess major first.
Okay. Okay. So here. We were doing scales. So chord progressions are right after scales. Chord progressions 1. These are all our major. So how this works is you should tell me when you're on the page.
I got it.
Okay. Each of in each of the little shapes, you're gonna write a chord. You're gonna write the chord that belongs to the C major scale. Okay.
Okay.
Do you remember what notes are in the C major scale?
C, E, G. Look on there.
Can you play the scale for me? Oh yeah, that's your chord. Can you play the C major scale? You know how we did scales? Okay, so those are literally all the notes you're gonna have. So in our whale, do you see how it says, are there any sharps or flats? No. So for this one, you don't have to write anything in, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so you don't write anything in the baby whale. Your first chord, so start on C and play the all white chord.
The chord or the scale?
The chord. What is that?
C major.
Okay, so you literally just write capital C. Yeah, see, I need my other pen. I don't know where the kids put it. Okay, so capital C is for C major. Okay, I'm gonna write with my hand. Chord number 2. So what is chord number 2 in the C scale? You go to D, but you play all white because there's no sharps or flats. Literally, you only play white notes. What is that?
D major. Oh, so because there's all white notes in a C,
yeah,
it stay the same throughout it.
Yeah, so we'll do chord progressions where you might have one sharp, like an F sharp, and every chord, if there's an F, you have to sharp it. We're doing C, so everything is white. So D, build it on D. What do we have?
D minor.
Okay, so write D minor. Chord number 3.
D minor.
Perfect. Chord number 4.
F major.
F major, yep. So just capital F. Chord number 5.
D major.
Perfect. Chord number 6.
A minor, sorry.
Good. And then chord number 7. No, you were right. Play the white one. What is that? I call it the impending chord. Because it just sounds like, oh my God.
Sounds like everything.
So what's your note? What's your bottom note?
B.
Uh-huh. And that type of chord is a diminished chord. It's B diminished. So it's one note shy of a B minor chord. If you did the F sharp, it would be B minor and it would sound good. But do you see these Roman numerals up top here?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see this one, and this one?
Mm-hmm.
Those are all like capitalized Roman numerals. Those are your major chords.
Oh.
Then you have these ones. Those are minor. Notice minor. And then you have your diminished. Oh, sorry, forgot to put, this little guy. You have to do a little circle for the diminished.
Okay.
That's a diminished sign. A little degree is a diminished sign. So technically you could fill out a chord. Oh, here's another fun fact. Watch this. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take C, D, E, F, C, A, B. All your capital letters spell out the C major chord or scale. I'm sorry, C major scale. So I'm just this is not how I want you to fill it out, but I just want you to know this could happen. So if you know the D major scale,
Okay.
you could be like D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and then it's another D. Okay. And then you fill out vertically. D you leave alone. Column 2 and 3 are minor, so you add minor. 4 and 5 are major. 6 is minor, and 7 is diminished. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's
But
what
you
it,
also just, like go through, right, and see
but
that.
I just wanted to show you that technically you could fill it out like that, but I don't want you to do that. I want you to go through each chord like we did. Okay. So I'm going to erase all of that.
And then, but for the first one, when we did C major and it's B diminished,
Yeah.
is it B?
It's not B minor, it's not B major, it's B diminished. It's its own thing.
Okay, so it's not like B minor diminished. It's just
No, it's literally B diminished. It's shrunk down. It's one note smaller than a minor chord.
okay.
And then there's a thing called augmented, which is like a major, but it's one extra note. It's bigger. Augmented, it's bigger, and diminished is smaller. Okay, let's fill out one more. We'll go an easier route. We'll go G major today because we have like 5 minutes left.
Okay,
So
wait,
go to G major.
when
What's
you
your scale for G major?
G major.
Mhm.
It's all
What did you have? Yeah.
F
So in here, write F sharp. Obviously, if we have lots of sharps and flats, you're gonna have to write really small. Okay. What is your first chord in the G major scale? Start on G, build it on the white keys.
G major.
Okay. Is there an F in there?
No.
Nope. So you're good. So that is that chord. Go ahead, write it in G major, like you said. Chord number 2.
A minor.
Is there an F in there?
No.
Nope. So just keep that in mind every time you do a chord. Chord number 3. Is there an F in there?
Yeah. So B minor.
What's that chord now?
B minor.
Perfect. B minor. Chord number 4.
C major and no.
Good. No F. Chord number 5.
D major.
Good. Right away. Nice. D major. 6.
E minor.
Oh wait, you skipped. Oh no, you're right. You're right. Good. Yeah, E minor. This one. Good. Okay, what is this called?
F diminished.
What's your bottom note?
F sharp diminished.
Nice. F sharp diminished. And if you look at all the capital letters you write in, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, that's your G major scale. So you could always like double check your work, see if you wrote out the chords correctly.
Okay.
Okay, the point of these pages is because, and I scribbled all over the C major one, so I'm gonna go to the G one. I have these little red stars because I want you to memorize what 1, 4, 5, back to 1 is. G, C, D, G as a chord. Can you play those 1, 4, 5, 1 on the piano? Can you play those? Good. Perfect. So this is the base if you wanted to write songs and compose. Like if you're in the key of G, start with that. That's really easy. You know, learn your 1, 4, 5, 1. Often when you play guitar, that's what you learn is 1, 4, 5, 1 in each key, and you strum it. If you memorize that, then you get to color the little star. So next week I'll be like, okay, what is 1, 4, 5, 1 key of C, 1, 4, 5, 1 key of G, right? And then what I like doing is once you'll have the whole page is that you go from C all the way to B. You do 1, 4, 5, 1, and then you go to D, 1, 4, 5, 1, E, 1, 4, 5, 1. And then that way you just know all your 1, 4, 5, 1s in the major, simple major keys. And we'll do the same for minor, and then we'll go to the hard keys. Anyway, that's how this page works. So we'll fill in, you fill that in so fast, so you're gonna have no problem filling in these parts. So we'll do that next time.
Okay, can I just like fill this in if I have a chance and send it to you because I won't see you for a while and then
Absolutely, yeah, definitely, yep.
okay.
Yep.
And then also same thing with like
I would do that one and then do chord progressions too.
okay. And
Yeah.
then should I do like the minor and major? I did major scales, but minor scales maybe. I don't know.
Okay, if you want to fill in the minor scales, yeah.
I don't know if I'll have time. I'm like really busy. But if I'll send it to
Super ambitious. Make sure you're good for recital, and then yeah, no, don't put too much stress. If you want to fill in the rest of that page, definitely. Otherwise, yeah, just play your pop songs, practice your recital one, work on pen,
okay.
and yeah, that'll be plenty for your plate on top of softball.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if I get a cancellation, I'll keep you posted. Okay.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Okay. Bye, Tessa.
Bye.